Hello student, welcome to my class of computer subject for class 9th. Today student will learning outcome which is format data in a spreadsheet. In earlier video student we have understand and done the practice, that is functions. Okay, use basic function to perform some calculation like sum, average, maximum, minimum, count. Okay, and now we are going to understand the third learning outcome. This is format data in spreadsheet. So first of all we have to understand what is formatting toolbar, okay, and their boxes, dialog boxes, and then demonstrate how to format a range of the cell with the decimal places first. Then after that we will demonstrate the format range of a label, okay, and then demonstrate the format cell as a scientific manner, okay, and demonstrate the format range cell display time, okay, that is meant to formatting a range cell to the display time and formatting alignment cell to the range. So let's student come to the theory part. So here student, we are here in a use of dialog boxes of formatting a value. Okay, so here you can see that student figure number 4.2.3, that is a format cell box is here. This is responsible for format our data in a cell. Okay, so it is shortcut key, you can remember student, control 1. So let's see whether it is working or not. We will open a calc, so you can just press control 1. So you can see this format cell is open. This format cell actually activated for particular this cell. Whether you will click on this particular cell, okay, press control 1, so it will be activated for that cell which is activated now. So now I will teach you student what is cell range. So if there are more than one cell are connected, I am to select it together, okay, either in a row way or a column way, okay. This is known as what thing? A particular cell range. Okay student, so you can select cell range with the help of this one also. This I mean to say like this also. So you can see from C4 to E5. So here if you will select this one thing, okay, here is A1 to A5, that is A1 colon A5. So it can be any way. You can just create your cell range also like this also by pressing control. So scattered cell range I selected. Okay student, now we are talking about the topic of the day, which is first one thing, formatting a range of a cell with decimal places. So student, we will do one thing. I will provide here some value. So to do that student, I will slightly zoom it, and then after that here non formatted numbers. Okay, so I will increase the size of this particular cell, formatted numbers. Okay, so here what I am going to do student, I am going to do some value. I am say print some values, suppose a 0.56 like this, okay, 78 point this, and then 10.8996. So these are some values student by which we can understand how to reduce a decimal places. Okay, so there was another way to decrease the decimal places with the help of this particular method also, like this also, but it is not by particular format cell box. Okay, so we are going to understand how to use format cell bar. So first of all I will select that particular cell range where I want to apply the particular cell format cell effect. So go to format option and then after that go to cells. Here you can see that number. Okay, so in number you can see that student number tab, font effect, alignment, border, background, and cell protection is given there, but we are talking about the number, so be sure number should be select. And here you can provide the decimal places. So here by default decimal place is 0, so you have to restrict the computer to provide only decimal up to 2 digit only. So here you can see format cell like this and press OK. So if I am going to just copy this number student, I am just copying this and just paste this number. So now you can see student, I will edit it by pressing F2. Okay, copying format is not working. So suppose that 12.5689. So now you can see automatically it is converted into digit decimal 78, then 45001. So now you can see 78 because it will also check the round of figure also. Now 8956. After that what I am going to type, there is no meaning of that. Okay, so whatever I am going to type here, it will be converted automatically. Okay, I will type the same thing, 56481. So now you can see it will automatically convert into the 2-digit decimal point numbers. Okay, so now we have learned how to use the number, I'm to say quotient part. Okay, this one thing we will learn next one thing. Okay, the same thing is this given here, 1.6, here is 6.0. so what are the number and 1.66. so here some method or steps are given there. So first of all we have to select the range of cell and open format cell dialog box, okay, by using Control F1 or go to the format and cell option. Okay, and then after that you have to click on number tab because it is by default selected, but we have to ensure that whether it is selected or not. And then after that under the number tab we have to change the decimal places at the required and click OK. Okay, and now we are talking about the formatting range cell to be seen as a label. Okay, sometime you can see student, here is a mobile number and it is formatting number. So suppose that a mobile number may contain the 0 before the starting of the number. Okay, but by default it is in a number format, so it is not acceptable. Okay, so to do that we have to use in a label format. Label means some type of text. So I will show you student. So here I'm going to this one sheet 2. In sheet 2 student, I'm going to provide here mobile number student. So suppose that so here, okay, mobile number, so you have formatted. Formatted mobile number. Okay student, now what I'm going to do student, suppose that if I'm going to just write here some number of the person, suppose that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so it will be considered as a number only. If I'm going to just write 0 1 whatever, so it will reduce the 0 automatically because it is not possible in without formatting as a label. So here you can see, so everything is considered as a what thing, as a number. So we have to convert this cell into form of text. So go to the select this one thing, and then after that, after format and go to the cell option, or directly you can print the Control F1 button. Okay, now you have to just select the what thing, text option. Okay, in text option you have to select it is format @ means any value can be print. Okay, so now you have enter. Now I am going to type 0 1 2 3, okay, 4 5 6 8 8 9. Now you can see 0 has also come. Okay, and now 0 9 4 4 8 7 4 5 4. Yeah, now you can see 0 also considered as a number, I am to say as a part of the particular enter data. 0 7 8 9 4 1 2 3 and 1 again. Now here 7 8 9 4 and 5 2 1. Now you can see student, 0 also can be considered as a mobile number, that can be valid number. Okay, now we are talking about the next one thing of the day, which is steps. Okay, so here the same thing explained student. In a STD code number, the 0 is important, but in the particular cell, I am to say OpenCalc office, okay, it is not providing with the 0 facility first. Okay, to do that we have to what thing, use a text format also. Okay, so student, I will teach you another one option also that is really important for you all. Without formatting a cell using dialog box, we can also enter the 0 also. So by that you have to press that is exclamation sign, then 0, any number you can put. Now you can see the number has been also entered. So this is second way to format a number as a label. So you have to just press the exclamatory sign and then any number that you like, okay, enter. It will consider as a text by default. If you are going to check its a format, so go to the format option and then go to cell. Now you can see that student, it will be considered as a text by default because it is a explicitly, it means to say by data operator automatically set the particular format of the cell. Okay, now we are going to understand the next one thing. Okay, the steps, once we have to review the steps are select the range of a cell, okay, whatever the range or the cell you have to select, and then after go to format cell, okay, and then click on number tab, select the text and press OK and enter the number along with 0. And now we are talking about the format cell range as a scientific. Okay, it means to say some date we can insert. Okay, so American format, Okay, the date standard format, month, date and year has come by default, but according to the Indian format, we need to understand the date, month and year after that. Okay, so here you can see that a spreadsheet by default date format in American format, that is MMDDYY, that means to say month, then after that date, then after that year. Okay, so month, that is month, okay, date and year, it is explained. The date, suppose that 12 9 and 2018, that doesn't mean 12 is a date, it is a month. Okay, and it is 9 means day. Okay, that is the day of the, I'm saying date of the particular month. So if you are going to just convert in this format, so what we will do, student? So first of all, we have to go to the number sheet number 3. Okay, I will do the same thing, student. So suppose that if I'm going to enter here date, okay, like same date I will print here, this one thing 0 2020. So now you can see this consider, okay, according to me as a 12 date, 9 month and 2020. But if I'm going to just make it a different, okay, so what I will do, so first of all I will type the same thing again and again to convert it. So student, make sure you have to enter the same date again and again, or you can need to just copy it according to your need. And now what I'm going to do, student, I'm going to convert in a different format according to our Indian format and according to the required format. So what I'm going to do, student, go to the select the cell and then after that go to the format option and then after go to the cell. Okay, one by one I will do. So first of all you have to select date option. Here you can see, student, the number of this, you can see DDMMYY. Okay, it is a Indian format now. Okay, so if I'm going to change in this format, okay, so now you can see that this format has come, that is 12 September. Okay, that meant to say 2020. Okay, and next one thing, if I'm going to select the format and then after that go to cell option, so date is by default selected. Okay, so here if I'm going to convert it in a form of the different, it is a by default India, that's why, okay, it is selected in a particular our format. So here you can see like this also. So here Saturday 12 September 2020. Okay, student, so now I am going to just select the format and then go to the cell option, and then we can select the like this also, third quarter 2020. Okay, student, so here you can see, student, so it looks like this. So we have learned how to format the date also using the format dialog box. Now we will go to the next step. So steps is given there. Select the cell range or cell, okay, and then after that open format cell dialog box, click on number tab, okay, and then select the date category and select the date format and click OK. Okay, student, so I will show you another one option also. Suppose that if I'm going to just change this one thing, so what I will go to do, so go to format cell and then after that cell. Okay, I'm going to just convert this particular cell in a same way like this, and I am going to just convert this format cell in a different way. Suppose that here is MM, here DD or EYY. So now you can see 9 12 and what thing 20. Okay, student, now we are going to understand the next one thing of the day, which is formatting a range cell by display at time. So student, here you can see that same thing happen with the help of the time also. So how I can provide a time? With the help of colon. So here is time is 10:35:53. Okay, separated by colon. Colon is one of the symbol by which we can define it is a time or not. Okay, to the this one thing. So here we are talking about time. So here I am going to just spread it, paste it here. Okay, so now you can see, student, go to format, go to cell. So now you can see automatically it has come to time. So if I'm going to make it in a different format, okay, so first of all I will do one thing, I will copy this particular form, okay, and then after that I will paste it here, here also and here also. So first thing, it looks 10:35:53, what we don't know, AM or PM. So you have to go to cell option and then you have to select like this. Okay, so first option is like this, PM or AM. So you can see it is AM, morning time. Now go to the another one, go to format, cell option, and then directly we do not want to know about that seconds. So now you have to click on 10:35 AM. Okay, go to format, cell option, then we can say that different time format. Okay, which is look like this. Press OK. So you can see the time started from this one particular year, 1999. Okay, so student, we have learned, okay, in the format of how to format the time. Now the next one thing of the time regarding to the days. Okay, how many number of days to sell, and now after that you have to go to the time format. So you can see this one thing, how many hours. Okay, so this will be the particular hours. Okay, now we are going to understand the next one thing of the day, which is formatting alignment of a cell range. Okay, so first of all I will tell you what is alignment. Alignment actually the setting the location of the content with the respect of the cell. Okay, so here you can see, suppose that the respect of the particular content is my screen, that is desktop screen, okay, or laptop screen, the content at slightly to the right side, okay, as compared to my screen. Can you see that it is slight to the right also? It may be considered as right, but if it is center, if it is having the proper gap from the left side and right side. So same thing we have to do, student. So how to do that, student? Suppose that I have typed the multiple content here, like you can see this one, okay. So you can see, student, non-formatted number. So how to format it? Suppose that if I'm going to make it in a center, so what I will do, I will select both option, and then I will go to the this one as a right, left by default, that is center, and then left. So there is shortcut key for that also, that is Control E, that is center, Control R, that is right, Control L, that is left. So make sure you have to remember this one thing. This question may be asked in a test also. So Control E for center. Okay, so I will apply the formatting here also. So you have to select the particular cell range or cell also. Now you can click on Control left for left, Control E for center. So I will do the here also same thing, Control E for this one. Okay, so we have learned now how to select the cell range and how to make them align. So this is can be possible with the help of directly this standard toolbar also. Okay, now you can see, okay, understand, or by shortcut also, Control E for center, Control R for right, Control L for left. So I make sure Control E, that is center, is good one option for me. Now we will talk about the alignment through the box, that is format cell box. Simply you have to select the cell range or cell, open the format cell dialog box, click on alignment tab and select left, right or center in this one thing. So this can be also possible in that tab. And now here are some entries given here. Okay, uses of books, okay, class wise. Okay, here you can see that we can find out the average, total, etc. So what is done here, student? Here is done nothing. Here is there is column like class, okay, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, Hindi subject, English subject, math subject. They have calculated the average of Hindi, English, math row wise here and the column wise here. So we will do the same thing. Okay, so here I have to open the new tab, okay, that shows the title as a particular tab is a uses of the book class wise. Okay, so I'm going to just create a new one thing. So you have to click on after the sheet. Okay, I am going to create this one thing. So I will type here uses of books in classes. Okay, so here suppose that classes, here is for Hindi, English, math. Let's see what is the next one thing. That's it. And class are 9th class, 10th class, 11th class and 12th class. Here is average. Okay, so I will type short format of that, that is ABG. So here I am going to just provide here some numbers, that is random number. Okay, 5, 8, suppose that 12. Okay, here is suppose that 50. Okay, in English 6, 9, 10, 8. Here is same thing like 50, 8, 12, 5. That's it. So what we are going to do, student, I am going to just provide the average function as we have learned yesterday. I am to say before this video. So provide equal button and then type average. You can type capital, small, it's up to you. Open round bracket and find out the cell, that is B, I think B3 colon what thing, that is D3, and then after round bracket close, enter. So you have to just drag it down. You got what thing, average. Same thing we will do here, student. Here is average, that is AVERAGE. Within round bracket you will type, that is B3 to B6. Okay, colon you also mention here, B6, enter. Now I am going to just drag the formula with the help of this particular formula handle. Now you can see decimal point has come like this. So what I am going to do, student, to make it formatable, I have to select this particular cell, go to format options, cell option. Under the number you will put here how many, only 2 decimal. I am said only 2 particular digit after decimal. So now you can see it looks like great. Okay, straight. So I think here done the same thing. Okay, only 2 digit after decimal. Okay, so now speeding up data entry. So how to speed up the data entry, students? Sometimes we require to enter the data without typing it again and again. Okay, suppose that here you can see a number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 whatever till then 10. Okay, this can be possible with the help of fill handle. So what is fill handle, student? Fill handle actually this particular dot. Can you see, student? In my screen you can see this particular dot is termed as fill handle. Okay, so fill handle used for number series like 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, or any number of series which can be like Fibonacci series, even series, odd series, table, etc. Okay, and now copying a formula. Second thing, we can use the fill handle to copy the formula also. Okay, so what we have to do, student, I will open a new tab by simply pressing it, and then after that it asks me after the current sheet, and then after that press OK. So here suppose that if I am going to type 1 2, I have to select both, and now you can see this particular point. Can you see that where my cursor is going to be turned different shape? Okay, so this means to say fill handle. If you will click it and drag it up to your required number, you can see the number has come. This is simple series. Okay, suppose that if I am going to provide a table, so here what I will do, I will select both first, and then after that go to this particular fill handle and drag to downward. Now you can see the particular table has completed till then 20. Okay, same thing if I am going to provide here even odd series. Okay, so what I am going to do, I have to just select these all three, wait for this fill handle, and then after drag to up to your what thing required data. Okay, here even series, odd series. Okay, here is suppose that 0 1 1, then it 2, and then after the 5. This is my Fibonacci series, student. So I have to select all, and then after that you can see this particular will come like this also. Okay, student. So sometime it is confused because the series may be different for that also. So here you can see the 1 1 and 2. So let's see what will happen, because computer should also understand the series. Okay, I think this is not going to understand. So now we have learned, student, how to provide the series with the help of particular fill handle. Now we are going to understand use of copy and paste command for the formula. So we are using the same thing, fill handle. Suppose that if I am going to just provide a formula for these two cells. Okay, suppose that here is equal to sum. I am going to use a formula. So here A1, that is colon B1. Okay, student, here enter. So now you can see that 3 has come. So if I am going to just type this cell code again, you can see that it is not possible every time because it is very time consuming process. So to prevent this, so you have to go to the particular fill handle, drag to downward as you like. Okay, and now you can see the total of the number will automatically come. As you will change the number of this particular value, okay, it will automatically change the value here also. Can you see that, student? So now if I'm going to provide here 100, now you can see that 120 has come here. So student, we have learned today the different technique of the day, okay, which is how to use a fill handle for copying formula, okay, how to use the fill handle for the series, complete the series. So now we are talking about the practice number 7, student. So it is one of the part of the homework for you also, student. So what you are going to do, student, first of all you have to create a worksheet as shown in figure number 4.30. so here is 4.30 is looks like this, student. You can see that contain the day name, month name, natural number, even number, odd number. Okay, so you have to complete what thing, your series also with the help of fill handle. Okay, I will show you how to do that, student. Now you can see, student, this is completing the series of Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever the day. Same way like January, February, okay, like this. So you have to select this and then after that drag till then December. You can see the series has been completed. Okay, so what you have to do, student, you have to do this one thing, drag the series and make them align in a center. Okay, and then you have to show me the steps also. Once I will pause the video, okay, you can pause the video and you can do the homework like this. So this is the questions, okay, the steps is given there, the 5 points are given there. According to that you can draw this particular program. Okay, and now next one thing, create a worksheet shown in figure number 4.32, okay, with all student marks using some. So here you can see that, student, figure number 4.3.2 is here, and now after that you can convert into this one thing. So I will pause, you can pause the video and see the steps also. So you have to just do this first step, second for average. Okay, student, so today we have covered the number of a topic of the day. Okay, till then use of fill handle, copy formulate also. So student, we have completed today the third learning outcome, that is format data in a spreadsheet, formatting tool, use of dialog boxes format, okay, arrange cell with decimal places, okay, in label, how to convert the number as a label, how to use a scientific purpose like date, time, okay, formatting range, okay, to display time, okay, formatting alignment of a cell range, speeding up data entry, okay, using the fill handle, and use the fill handle by copy formulate. So student, I hope you are doing well. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.